afternoon, everybody. It is Monday, December the 12th. It is after work, so I'm going to get ready to do square number 5. So let's get this thing cut out. Oh, mercy. So glad today is over. What a bad day today, just, the normal Monday busyness. Crazy things happen over the weekend at work, so it's just putting fires out. Put it right there at the end. I said, we the fire truck. We backing up, going back in, because we done. And, not really. It is what it is. So, today, I'll make sure I didn't cut the wrong thing here. I'm going to cut my washi tape down there. Now, let's see if we can get this piece of paper up here. Number 5, come up here. There you go. Yeah, you cut good. Get off there. Come on. There it goes. I'll wash these out of my way. Let's stick in. There we go. There it goes. Oh, look, we're going to be in a pinky cupcake, looks like. So that's what we're going to be working on. So I messaged my sister. She was supposed to be getting my cake mix. I get a marble cake for my birthday, and I get that on Christmas when we go there to my parents' house. So which will be Monday, December 26th. That's when I'm off. So that's when I get my birthday cake. Just make sure y'all can see what y'all need to see here. Alrighty. Anyway, so that's when I get my birthday cake on Christmas. When we celebrate Christmas is when I get my birthday cake, since my birthday's the week before. Which, I'm telling you, Sunday. So I get my birthday cake. So I messaged her on the phone. I said, hey, have you ordered my birthday cake? So Mom had told me last week, really Friday, I talked to her on Friday. She said, hey, your sister's going to order your cake mix from Amazon. We can't find it anywhere, so she's going to go ahead and order it. I'm like, okay. So I sent the messages, hey, have you ordered the cake mix yet? She goes, yes. She said, why, you changed your mind? I go, yes. I said, I want a strawberry cake because I can't do chocolate. And I'm not sure how the marble mix is going to do for me when chocolate sometimes doesn't agree with me and gives me a migraine. And I really don't want that for my birthday. Or my birthday cake, I guess I should say. So I was like, well, I said, she goes, well, do you want that with, seeing what's really next is decay. I just got a couple, I think, but I'll fill out in a little bit better. Oh, look at that. I missed number C. Let me get that one back out again. She goes, you want like cream cheese frosting or you want some other kind of frosting? I'm like, homemade cream cheese. Yes, please. Thank you very much. Strawberry cake, homemade cream cheese frosting. You can't beat that. So that's what she's going to do. Oops, I think for me. Drop that one in my lap. I won't find that again. Just put that one there. Oops. So I was like, yeah, so no, that's kind of what I want. So she's going to be doing me a strawberry cake with a cream cheese frosting. So, looking forward to that. Alright. That is all the K's. I hope I'll have the leftovers here. So, I did get my niece's gift on her diamond painting. It is a rose. It has different colors. Still has some color blocking, but it does have lots of colors. I think it has 50 colors, so I know I talked about that a little bit yesterday. So I did get that. But yeah, so she's going to make me, like I said, a strawberry cake. And looking forward to that. So then I'll get that on Monday. And then I go to work on Tuesday, so I'll take some cake in to my co-workers, Mary and Philip. They both should be there Tuesday when I come back. That's when I'll be coming back from vacation. So we watched Of course, I told you I watched the presentation from the church we used to go to yesterday, and it was really good. And let's see, this, trying to think, like what I did last night. I did some Dreamlight Valley last night, and I told you guys that when I did the 600 onions, dummy me, harvest them all at one time, and then, I was having to collect them all. And then, I was running around in circles trying to collect it all, and then I was still finding onions. I'm still finding onions. That's what I'm doing. I'm still finding it. So I went, foraging last night, and I was still finding onions. So I was playing, and it was a little bit after 9, and my husband's like, hey, you want to watch something on TV? I'm like, yeah, sure. I said, let me get my game saved, growing my, planting my onions, and I'll have to water them when I get back. And playing tonight, but I said, let me finish growing my onions, and then I'll save my game, come on. But then I forgot, I was also harvesting. So I was harvesting 100, planting, watering, and then I'd take Christoph as my helper. I'd take him out of the little gazebo, have him locked in, and then he'd throw all the stuff and I'd get it. Well, I forgot that I still had him locked. So anytime you do a different action, like, say go home, he releases all the onions. So I hit myself up on that whale to get myself home so I could go to the settings so I can save my game. And as I'm getting to my house, there are onions there. I was thinking, oh, snap. He's done threw them onions, and now they're probably half in the forest and half in front of my house. So the first thing I get to do today, or tonight when I play, is I got to go out of the house and collect all my onions and then go sell them. I said, geez, really? So I got to also figure out, I got the one of the quests started with Mother Gazelle. I don't like that woman. She crazy. She do bad things. But I was looking online today and I found out that I'm not going to be able to complete hers anytime soon. Because number one, I don't have the forgotten lands unlocked yet. So, and I'm really trying to do Christoph's stall request. I'm trying to figure that out, how to get that started, because I really like to have his stall so I can buy myself some softwood to get my chest for my craziness I got going on. So, and then discovering then the 8 million gold that you spend to get all the rooms. I went counting today, and I think it's 40, I think the numbers, no, what was the number, 60, 80 rooms. 80 rooms is what you can have in your house with the number of floors that you can have. And I was like, well, that's not enough. Because I wanted to have like a room with, one room would have wallpaper and one room would have flooring, and then I'd have an example of all the wallpapers and all the flooring. So, well, you can't have that because there's more wallpaper and floorings than there's your rooms. Like, well, crap, that's going to suck. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I guess I'll just buy the wallpaper and flooring, whatever I like. And now that I know that there's not an achievement, at least not what I saw, for buying all the things in Scrooge's store. So I'm not going to worry about doing that. So now I'm just going to buy what I want, whatever clothes I want, and whatever wallpapers and things that I want. So, and I got one room that's got my storage, and I got to get the smaller tables are what I'm going to do. The one that has like the table that has the two boxes on there to fit things. I'm thinking all the crops will fit on that. At least I'm hoping so. I don't want to get a big table because that takes up space, but I want a chest for each crop. And again, like I said, I can't remember. I counted it last night to see how many crops I would need to fill it up. I think I got enough onions though. I think I got that in the bag. Les onions are going. But I still got to sell my onions to make my money. Let's see. I guess we'll do some of the ABs. We'll put them off to the side. Alright, let me do my black. As I'm doing, I'm just going through, getting my numbers, getting my colors here. Alright, let me pull this up because I gotta get this where I need it to be. Pull that up a little bit. Pull you up and fold you over. Just put you there. Okay. Oh, I still gotta get this strip up. What am I doing? Oh, Lordy. Craziness right here in my life. I gotta get this strip up. I'm gonna have a strip not done, and that ain't gonna work. Alright, let's see here. Let me get my scissors. Let me see if I can cut that thing instead. And I'm gonna cut this right here. There we go. Yeah, somewhat there. Alrighty, put that back over there. Alrighty. The dots. I'm doing the dots. Collect the dots. Okay. So, yeah. So that's what the funness I get to do tonight. And then, like I said, I got her, Mother Giselle's quest is going to have to sit there for a while. So I got to figure out what quest I got to do next. I got a list of people that are sitting there and you talk to so-and-so to do the next quest. So I got to see who's unlocked because I don't know. I hadn't looked lately. And that's what my friend Mary was telling me. She said, yeah, she said, they make the quest where it stretches out so you're not getting them all done at one time. Like, well, there's no worries there because I don't play that way. I just now unlocked, Wally, Mona, and Maui. I mean, that's it. I just got the roads. Only thing, I'm a little concerned with, and somebody's going to have to answer this question. But, where is Daisy Duck? Because we got Minnie Mouse, we have Mickey, and we have Donald and Scrooge. But, where's Daisy? Because you guys are unlocking Toy Story characters. So you have Buzz Lightyear and Woody, and we're supposed to have Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. How about Daisy gets released next? Because Donald really needs his companion because he is getting a little frustrated running around in the forest or out here in the valley doing God knows what he's doing when he gets his steamboatness going on, and all you hear is, to me, what sounds like a dog barking while you're in the valley, and you're like, what the heck is that? And then you hear him, and he's frustrated about something, and it's like, yeah, how about y'all bring her to the valley because he needs his butt calmed down. This running around with him and him just being all over the place is not cutting it. And then I was reading where even if you don't have anybody set up as your gardening person, you can bring them with you. And regardless of what their hangout part is, they will earn friendship points on the gardening. So Christoph, I think he's leveled up. I don't have anybody to level up yet because I haven't really got my friend quest going with the 3 new ones. So obviously I want Wally as my gardening friend, but I think I'm going to do them all gardening because that's the easiest way for me to get the friendship level up because I'm doing some serious gardening. Now, hopefully when I get, Moana, oh crap, I can't think of her name now, it just went right out of my head. But anyway, get her sailing crap unlocked so I can get her to be fishing, so I can get all the fishes that I don't have yet. Moana, there we go, Moana, I thought about it now. Yeah, it's like today we're talking about something work related, and it's Monday morning, hadn't had my coffee yet. And it's like, do you remember what you did before? I'm like, nope, I don't remember what I did before. It's like one of those things where I'm going to have to ask somebody because I really don't remember, and I still don't remember. I'm kind of thinking we did it this way, but I'm not sure if we did it this way. So, yippee-ki-yay, going to have to remember to ask somebody. But, then I had my one-on-one with my manager today. We talked a little bit. He said, this is your time to talk. So we talked a little bit and kind of told him where I was and where I'm at, what I'm doing here, and how I'm feeling about things. So we talked about that. He said, well, this is going to be your time to talk. So, if you have any concerns or questions or anything. Well, I feel like I'm good. And he's like, you want to meet, once a week? And yeah, once a week's fine. because you never know what's going to come up during the week and later in the week and the next week. And the next time I told him, I said, well, it's the next week I'm on vacation, so I won't talk to you. I said, he said, we'll schedule for the next week. I said, well, the next week, I said, the Monday, I said, is our Christmas Day. I said, well, so you're going to have to schedule it for sometime later that week, either Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever you want to do. He goes, yeah, I'll get that taken care of. I said, okay, good. Yeah, I'll have to remind him to do that tomorrow because I'm pretty sure he didn't get that taken care of because I think after I talked to him, all the fires came up and we had to put them all out. You know, story of the job here is what we do. Fires come up, we put them out. So, that's what I got. Ooh, good save. I don't think they would have fallen out of my container dropping it like that. Hopefully not. Not I had a mess on my hands and been mad. Because I know I definitely do not have any leftovers of this color. Not of the 413. Nope, I don't think so. So, oops. So I've got that going on in the Dreamlight. So yeah, you're going to hear a lot about the Dreamlight. That's what I'm playing, along with, you know, what I'm painting here. So I did work on my picture last night. I did get a square done. So, I'm going to come out here and after I get this done, I'm going to hook up my camera to my computer and get this thing downloaded onto Dropbox so that I can turn around and do my flippings that I do. So hopefully just getting it moved. Then while it's doing its thing, I can work on the square for the picture again. So I got 4 squares left and I'll be done. And like I said, I wanted to get it done. I want to get it done by this weekend so I can get a frame for it, get it framed. And then next week, get it to the person that it's for. So that I can turn around and, you know, while I'm still working on this one, because I'll still be working on this one next week, get the calendar, get the frame for it while I'm getting the frame for what I need, and then have this one done. And then with this one, I'm thinking of all the things here, y'all. Sorry, it's in my brain. What sounds that? Okay. Get back on my Every Moment's where I'm sitting here trying to think of. I need to get back on my Every Moment custom and get that one banged out so I can get started on the last one. So I'll be done with those to turn around and do the Justice League, because that's the next one I think I'm going to do. Plus, I told you I got those unboxings to do. I haven't filmed that yet. I think that's going to be a project next week, is to film the unboxings that I've got to do, because I have the 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Did I get 3? I can't remember. How many did I get? 3 or 4? 4, I think. 4 paintings. I can't remember what I got for Black Friday. But, get those unboxed and then do the filming for that. Unbox the second Justice League that y'all haven't seen yet. Get the filming for that. Along with the Randall Spangler one that I ordered, the dentist one that I was telling you about. Get that one unboxed and filmed. So that will be a mess next week to... The problem with that is I got to turn around and put it right back in the box, and I can't take the, I can take the drills out to show them to you, but I don't have the photo boxes to put them in yet, because I haven't done everything I need to do squaring away with my drill storage. That's got to be done, so it may be done after I get done with all the Every Moments custom pictures. That'll be a break before I tackle the Justice League one. So then you may see like intermittent videos here and there between that. It's been a great process doing this nightly, because usually that's what it is. A video that I'm doing that, you know, turn around and throwing it right up on YouTube, and once it gets going up there, I don't take a look at it till tomorrow or the next day, and that's when I start doing my editing or the description and all that good stuff. Because I want it to go up same day that, you know, I film it. So what it's, you know, for doing for today. So for the Advent, anyway, I'll get my words out here in a minute. For the Advent, and I like to keep doing that, is, you know, doing a video and, you know, getting it, you know, up there and out there for you, kind of the same idea. just chat with you a little bit. So, to try to do that. So I'll talk a little bit about the drama my husband's going through right now with one of his friends. So he had 2 friends that he's playing with on Fortnite. And then one friend accused another friend of something, and they deleted said friend and weren't going to play with said friend anymore. And then said friend got in touch with Les yesterday. He said, hey, just want to let you know, this person, the other friend, we'll have friend A, friend B. Okay, so friend A got in touch with Les last night and said friend B, with the one he's still talking to, has said the following things about you, and accused him of some pretty not so nice things, things you can't take lightly, things that you cannot put out there. Friend B has pissed Les and myself off, so much so that I was friends with him on Facebook, to which I have unfriended friend B, and I have blocked friend B, and Les has removed friend B from his Twitch account, so he can't see any of his lives. He played with friend A, I think, last night some, and then we talked a bit more about what friend B said. And he said, he sends a message and he apologized for it. And I said, he does not understand. And one, he's young, so he doesn't understand. And we're saying in his 20s here. We're going to say he's in his 20s. Still young, old enough to know better, but still young and don't understand the ramifications of that type of claim that you make about somebody when you don't. Number one, he didn't know him. He said, well, I didn't know you then. I don't care. You can't make a claim like that. That's just uncalled for. You cannot do that. It's, if it had been written, it could have been slander. But Thomas, it's not really worth, dealing with that part of it. I said, never mind the fact I said he said it. I said, you don't have any proof of it. It's really more of a he said, she said situation now. Because friend A is saying that friend B said it, so. But friend B said that about friend A, so. It's kind of one of those things, well, I can kind of believe it because he did it to the other guy. He said it about the other guy. So I'm at this point where I'm not going to be friends with any of his friends on Fortnite on my Facebook page. Because I don't need that mess in my life. And I'm going to say, no, not happening. So that's kind of what he was dealing with yesterday on last night. And it's just ramped itself up and it's just pissed him off all the more. Too much that he's just going to be rid of him. So I told him today I could block him on his phone. I said, when he starts figuring stuff out, I said, he's going to call you. I said, so I don't know what you're going to do. I said, if he starts figuring out that, he's getting blocked, unfriended and blocked, I said, he's going to call you. And I was just ready to block him on his phone. Just, block his number, block the contact, can't call him, nothing, can't get in touch with him, message, nothing. But he said, no, he's trying to learn to figure out how to get rid of him on some other things. So he's got to, I think he's going to block him on Fortnite and get that crap figured out. So, but yeah, it's just like you can't, you piss us off, buddy, and that's it. There's no I'm sorry, take it back, nothing. Nothing for what he did, for what he said. So it's kind of unforgivable. I don't want to say I don't sit here and say he's unforgivable. The action is forgivable because that's what Christ, teaches us to do. But I don't have to interact with you knowing what you did. I'm not at this point in time ready to give you the benefit of the doubt. It will be a time-consuming process. It's a forgive and forget's what you're supposed to do, but when it comes to almost ruining somebody's life, that's hard to forget. So to get rid of the problem child it's the better idea of not to interact. So that's where we are, where we do not want to interact with the problem friend B. So you don't need that craziness mess in our life. And it's just where you are. So, and I got to figure out, I don't know, I got to do something on my channel because I know he's watched one of my videos before. And I got to figure that out. So I'll have to figure that out too. So, it is what it is. But it's one of those hot messes you get involved in that, yeah, you tell them you be careful who you play with on certain games and things like that. But it's kind of hard when it's a lesson you learn on your own. And then you decide, well, nope, not dealing with that. Watched Whitewater last night. Because we didn't have a Halloween Baking Championship that comes on tonight, so we'll have that tonight to watch. But yeah, so he's getting his dad there, and Kayla, the girl, she was approached to dredge an area that she has decided that it's not that great to risk a life for because there's stuff in there. Sticks and wood and places you can't see your hand in front of your face. So I think she decided not to do that. It's not worth the 25% gold value you're going to get to risk your life like that. So she's cutting her losses on that and not doing that. So it's kind of like we was watching the episode last night and he was dealing with phone stuff. And I'm like, you're not paying attention. Well, yeah, because he was still, I think, talking to friend A about friend B. But I said, look, I don't want any messages coming through when we go to bed. I said, I got, get up in the morning. I don't need that. I'm going to have to look when I get done here, when I load this thing up, how to block him off of my YouTube channel. I got to research that. So I got on this morning, today, before I got on for work, and was editing my description, the name of the video, and then not for kids, and the tags and all that good stuff, and I put all that up. And I saw where I have a new subscriber, so I have 22 subscribers now. So I told Les at lunch that I have 22 subscribers now. So the person that has been added, I've got to subscribe to her page, her channel. So I'll be doing that here shortly. Let's see the dots. 2 dots. No, all right. Let's make sure I didn't miss anything. I think all of these are in the second box, except for number 1. So let me get those done. The ABs, because I said I'd go ahead and do those. There we go. So get these in here. Get on there. So I'm excited about that. Excited about being off for a week. Excited for, working on my picture and playing my game. I'm excited about that. So that's where I'm at right now. Ew. It's gonna be colder. It's supposed to get colder, I think, later this week into next week. I think it's supposed to also have heavy rain Wednesday night into Thursday. So Thursday I'll also go into work. I have got my 2 gifts that I got to my friends. I've got that. I got to get that out of my closet and take that with me to work tomorrow, so that they will get their gifts. So I'm excited about that because I'm ready to see their faces and expressions about what I got for them. I'm pretty sure they'll both use it. I've got an idea of how both of them are going to use it. But yeah, it was sunny today. It wasn't bad today. It was a little cloudy this morning, but the sun came out later. I gotta rearrange that where y'all can see that, because I gotta get box 2 up here. Oh, washi tape sticking to everything. So it kind of like I don't care about the washi anymore, because As long as the squares have their stickers on it, we're good. I gotta find a better thing to use pen-wise to write on the cover paper too. So I don't have to put the stickers because the stickers will come off. Alright, let's see here. I think all these are in here. I hope so anyway. It looks like it. Alright, then get the 939s done. Get those out in there. Alrighty. Oh me, so got on Discord a little bit today during my break, and a little bit after lunch before I had to go back on. Got on Disney Dreamlight's Discord server, and kind of that's when I found out about the quest that I'm on right now that I'm not going to be able to complete because I don't have a land or the biome opened yet. Yeah. Wish you could buy stoves and put them in all the biomes, and then all I have to do is just have a chest full of coal and then all the crops and fish from that area. Excuse me. Fish from that area, then I could just cook the food there and use it for whatever quest farming or gardening or whatever I'm doing, having the energy there. I'm almost at the last level 40 of the character, of the player, I guess. That's what they call you, the player. So I'm almost there for that, so I can collect on all those things. I think the last thing's a crown. So I have that done. Thinking, yeah, I've got to increase the player's level from 40 though, because come on, 40? That's it? You're going to cap it out and say this is how much energy you can get? I don't think it's a lot, but what, you know. I have to eat like 4 or 5, usually for me, like 5 souffles just for 300 crops, 100 for each in the biome from where you are. You have 5 souffles to plant and water. Didn't rain on me last night. Well, it did a little bit in the game, but not like it normally does. Usually around, well, but I wasn't playing at 11:30 last night though either, so I don't know if it came up a thunderstorm or not. It's usually what it does on a Sunday. They say the rain's unpredictable. I feel like every time I get on there it's raining. Oops. Get over here. So. Get around there. Just a little bit. So yeah. And then I think a lot of people complain because Maui gets in the way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in a barricade, him on the beach, put him in the gazebo so you can't go nowhere. Stay here. Let's hang out, but I'm going to put you here. Let's garden together. Let's hang out, but you're going to stay over here. Oh, God, that'd be a hot mess because then once I let him out to collect all my crops, he'd be throwing them on the ocean. Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to test that theory out, though. That would seem like a fun thing to do. It's just when I get him up to buddy stage, I'm going to make him my garden buddy, and then I'm going to put him in a gazebo, lock him in on the beach, and then go harvest everything. Because, you know, I haven't learned from my 600 onion life. That's what I'm going to call it now. Of, you know, just go harvest everything you have and then come back and let them out and have them throw it all on the beach and see what I come up with. I'll be sure to tell y'all about that because I'm pretty sure that's going to be a hot mess. Especially like if I'm doing 300 items for each biome. That's what, 4 biomes, like 12. Not counting what I do for my 600 onions. I won't count that one, I don't guess. But that's what I need to do, because in the valley or the meadow, I hadn't planted anything lately. And there are no carrots and lettuce, so I got to do that again. Yeah. And then go back and create my area thinking sunlight, because dummy me forgets that, you can dig it all day long. But if you don't have a crop in there, it's going to disappear on you. So I gotta get some crops planted and watered for that area. So I'm gonna lift this up a little bit. So I can put this in here. I didn't listen to my book any today. I was in a listen to music, and then it was what I like to do is I'll have a song I like to listen to. Right now, the Christmas one is Ave Maria. I like Michael Bolton's version because he does it with Placido Domingo. So I like that version. So I was like, oh, well, let me just do a search on Pandora for the Ave Maria and see who I can listen to and create a playlist, because that's what I like to do. Find all the songs I like to listen to, create a playlist, and then I'll sit there and listen to that all day long. Because it just creates background music for me so I can concentrate on whatever it is I need to concentrate on. So I did that and created the playlist. I think I got 6 songs in the playlist, and that one's the last one, and I listened to it like 2 or 3 times before. I was like, okay, I've had enough of the listening to the Ave Maria. I think it may be on my WeVideo editor as an audio for Christmas. I'm gonna check and see. So I may give y'all a little blurb sample here, depending on how long the song is, of what I consider one of my favorite Christmas songs is Ave Maria, because it's a beautiful song. So I'll try to find that. I think there's a tune for our audio for that. I could be wrong, but I was thinking there was one. Oh me, sorry. I stayed up late watching TV last night. So I watched a little bit this today during lunch of the No Prep Kings to see it's the Rockingham, North Carolina area or episode that Les wanted to go to but weren't able to go to because the week before was when we were supposed to go to the beach, and that's when the hurricane came through. So we didn't, because that was back in October. So I was like, yeah, that was when all the newness was going on, and I said, yeah, I just couldn't take off that Friday for that. So I'm planning on hopefully maybe next year, 2023, is to go to a No Prep King event. I'd like to. What I'd like to have is at least a diamond art club, not a diamond art club, but a diamond painting done before I go of Ryan Martin's car, or the cars, either I don't know if the Fireball Camaro or the other one, or have it, a picture of both. But I don't know if that's going to be possible or not with the Every Moment Finishes and the Justice League picture being so humongous. Completing it and doing it. So I don't know. Think about all the things you want to do, and that big one. And that's the other thing, is once I get it done, I don't know where in the crap that thing's going to go. It's going to roll itself right back up and put itself in that box. That's what it's going to do. It's time of that day, y'all, where my voice wants to be stupid. Get me a mint here. I need to bring some of the mints that I got out of the candy yesterday in here, so I haven't. So I won't be choking here. Oops. So yeah, I keep talking about it, but I keep thinking about it, and all I can think about is that black, because I don't know how much black it is to start, but it's gonna be a lot. And then you have to think, well, what kind of video are you really gonna do? I'm gonna have to do just time lapses, I guess. Talk to you for 30 minutes and time lapse a bunch of videos together to create that. I don't know, y'all. Do not know. And that's the other thing. I bring tissues out here. I still ain't done that. I'll remember that when I go in there to eat my supper. Leftover beef stew. Oh man, it was so good. Like I said, I cooked that in the Instapot. So I cooked it in my Dutch oven first, the meat first. Whew. Cooked it in my Dutch oven. Sorry, it was partly still frozen. Okay, get me some water. Alright, hold a second, y'all. I'm gonna take you with me, but I'm gonna go to my fridge and get me some water. Talk among yourselves. Gotta close my blinds too. Alright. Sorry about that. It's making me cry. Alright, anyway, so the beef stew. The beef stew yesterday. So like I said, it was partially frozen. So I seared it in my Dutch oven and let it cook a little bit so it would get cooked on all sides. Then I put the red potatoes, cut them up. One potato was bad, so I didn't use it. And then about half the bag of carrot chips. You know, like not the baby carrots, but the cut into chips. Half a bag of those. Small bag, because it's just less than myself. And put that in there and put like 2 cups of water, and then put the beef stew seasoning packet in the water and whisk that up to get it dissolved, and put it in there. And then put the beef on top. And I filled that up, and I have a small Instapot. My Instapot's not that big. It's one of the small ones. I'm just going to say it's a 4 quart. It's definitely not 6, I'll say that. Get some of these beans in here, because I know that's my popular color. I'll get it over the tray so if I spill it, I won't spill it on my canvas. Do it like that. There we go. Sorry. Filled it all the way up. Yeah, I had poured the water mixture in there, so I'd have that. And then I cooked it for like 40 minutes on high pressure. So I pressure cooked it, because they say that, you know, on the pressure cooking, as far as vegetables are concerned, that's the best way to cook them, so that you can keep the flavor and the minerals, and you don't cook that out if you high pressure cook them. So I did that. Excuse me. And then I did I think it was a cup of water and about a tablespoon, I think, of cornstarch. Mixed that up, and then poured that on top and stirred it up as best I could in the pot. And then put the lid back on, because by then it's just on warm. It's doing the, this is after the natural release, because I let it do a natural release. So that was like 10 minutes after the 40. Just turning the venting so that it lets out a little bit of water. And then it, the pressure knob comes down. It dropped. So then I put the cornstarch in there. I'm trying to lift this one up. Come on. Because you don't go there. You're right here. Hey, can you scoot yourself there? There you go. That works. To thicken the water up to create a gravy to eat over rice. So that's what we did. So I can guarantee you right now, my husband's not cooking any rice. I'd tell me probably about 40 minutes or so before I'd be back in there. So I'll have to go in there and cook rice again, probably. And then I'll heat it up in the container for what I poured to have tonight for supper. And then I got 2 little small square containers, pretty much flat full, in the freezer. So I put it in the freezer yesterday. So we didn't have that someday night when it's cold. Which right now, it looks like it may be next week. On the cold part. It's supposed to get down in the 20s. Next week. Lows in the 20s, highs in the 40s. So it's going to be a little chillier than what it has been. I think we're actually going to have a cold Christmas, as opposed to a 70-degree weather Christmas where you're wearing a t-shirt. But we'll see. That goes along with the crazy weatherness. Get on there. So I got one of my notebooks. I figured out which one we're going to use. I got it over here on the table with me that I'm going to journal out and create a book journal for when I read my crazy books that I'm going to be reading this year with the challenges I'm doing. I'm putting some of my washi tape on the paper and jazz it up a little bit, just like, right. Create a little calendar area for January and line it up and to put the days and the dates and then all that good stuff. I don't know. I'm very good about keeping up on Goodreads, what I'm reading, but I'm very bad about writing it down and keeping up with it that way. And I shouldn't be, because I'm a visual person. I like to have it right there in front of me so I can see it and know what I'm doing. But I can't think it's just, writing it down and keeping up with it. And that's the bad part about what I'm doing for diamond painting. I mean, I at least wrote down when I started my Every Moment one I'm doing for Christmas. The gift one. Because I want to know how long it's going to take me to do it. Okay. Fill these in. Oops. Come here. Get yourselves in there. Oh, May. Oops. So. I'm going to talk a little bit about something he didn't know about me. So I told him about how I discovered 2 years ago, more than 2 years ago, it was a couple years ago, that on my daddy's side of the family, we are related to Jimmy Hoffa. So we talk about that a little bit, because sometimes you have to explain who Jimmy Hoffa is, because not a lot of people know. Lucky for me, I didn't have to explain that to him, because he lives in Michigan. So he's like, yeah, he said, when I lived in near Detroit, he said, it wasn't that long ago. He says, when I was growing up as a kid, that, the last restaurant that he was in, and I've been in, he says, and of course, they think, it was like on the news, he said, not too long ago, so the FBI thought they discovered where his body was, buried somewhere. He said, of course, everybody, thinks or says, he's cement, he's got cement legs. He said, so when they're building, he said, like the overpass or underpass or something kind of pass. I don't know, y'all. Said that, he might have been buried there. It's kind of one of those things. All I said was, I don't know where he's buried. I just gave him how the relation is. I said, on my dad, my daddy's side. So, I'm not getting into all that. I'm not famous, y'all. I'm just me. Just the country person here that crazily has this strange accent and talks in circles on all the things, but doesn't know anything. And then entertains, apparently, because her Disney Dreamlight escapades, the Onions escapade. I'm telling you, the game's fun, though. I really like the game. And I was reading how, at least according to Discord, for Dreamlight, that, if you have a Nintendo Switch, and you can play it on there, obviously. You can play it on all the platforms, but that you don't, the only time you need to do the internet part, is for the updates, and that's it, because it's not multiplayer, it's single player you're playing. If you save it to a cloud, obviously you're going to need internet for that, but, if you're saving it to your drive for whatever platform you're using, you don't need internet for that, because it's saving on the machine that you have. Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, PC, whatever. So then really the only time you need the internet is for the updates. So for that, you could go to your local library, I think, and be able to do an update using their internet. That shouldn't be an issue. But it's a fun game. I like playing it. Keeps me occupied. Keeps me from being bored out of my head at night when there's nothing to watch on TV. When I should be reading, but I'm not, because I'm playing. Which I gotta pay attention to in January, because, I want to be reading but more. I ain't even finished the Shadow Beast series yet, the third book. After I went back and reread books 1 and 2, and I was, so excited, but I don't want book 3 to end. That's where I'm at. I don't want the story to end, because to me that's always the sad part. The story ended. I have no more with the characters. That whole idea. I don't like that idea. Get on there. I think I'm gonna have to change the putty out of this. Look, this one's stuck on my finger. I was thinking, where did that one go? There it is. I'd have taken that back in the house. Like, oh, nuts. I'm gonna need you. So, I'm not sure I have enough beads. But I'm gonna change the putty in my pen. Get on there. Alright, so, there, look. Oh, we got that one done. Yay! It's getting there, y'all. It's getting there. It's crazy. Crazy. Alright, put that up. Alright. So let me read your devotional today. Turn this off. Okay, let me get that out. Let's see here. December 12th? Okay. December 12th. There you are. So that's right. We're doing the second part of You Are Being Pruned. So, my suffering was good for me, Psalms 119:71. You are being pruned, part 2. God uses problems, pressures, and people to prune you for greater fruitfulness. Are you aware of Him using any of these 3 things in your life today? God can use all situations in your life to help you grow if you will just have the right attitude. He will use a major frustration, a financial setback, a sudden sickness, a broken marriage, a rebellious child, or even the death of a loved one to get your attention. You say, but it hurts so much. Yes, pruning is painful. Sometimes a gardener will prune a tree until it looks like a totem pole or a giant toothpick. It's not a pretty sight. But the pruning process is positive. God is not mad at you. There is therefore now no condemnation to those who are in Christ Jesus. Romans 8:1. God does not punish his genuine children. Jesus took your punishment on the cross. God's pruning is for your best, for more fruitfulness in your life. Can God's pruning fail to produce? Sure. If you don't cooperate, how does God produce love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control in your life? He produces these qualities by allowing you to face situations and people with exactly the opposite qualities. He teaches you to love by putting you around difficult people. He teaches you patience by letting things frustrate you. You say, how can I cooperate with God? The Bible tells you, always be joyful, never stop praying. Be thankful in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you who belong to Christ Jesus. All right, so that's your devotion for the day. I hope y'all all had a blessed day today. I hope that you guys have a great day tomorrow, and I will chat with y'all tomorrow night. Peace out. See you guys. Bye.